The funniest NFL moments of all time. Big shout out to Red Zone for the video about to react to. This about to be a banger.
The funniest
Whoa, that boy
NFL
twerking.
history.
Oh! Whoa!
First up, we got Matt Hasselbeck making a hilarious coin toss call. Because when the ref flipped the coin, the ball went to the Seahawks. But instead of saying whether they wanted the kick or receive, Matt went,
We want the ball, we're going to score.
Wow, man.
Oh,
and
confidence.
technically he was right. He did throw the game-winning touchdown, just not for the right team.
Oh,
it's gotta be the most
a pick
embarrassing
six?
call I've ever seen. But honestly, he was just a little too overconfident. Just like this Dolphins lineman. Because when he recovered a fumble, he thought running it was gonna be a breeze.
There you
Until
go.
he got straight up helicoptered.
Oh! No way! Yo!
I'm surprised that didn't register on the Richter scale. But Chris Jones
That's
went down
crazy.
even harder in the NFL Combine. And he wasn't even tackled. He just decided to go balls out on the 40-yard dash, having his own kids. But when he
Nah,
does,
that's crazy.
the first thing he'll do is show them Mark Sanchez's funniest moments. Because Mark
butt
Sanchez is a
fumble.
legit human blooper reel. And it all started in 2015.
What the
'Cause
heck?
when he should have been studying plays on the sideline, he
He's
was
eating
caught sucking down
glizzies.
glizzies instead.
Mark Sanchez
Yo!
is trying his best to hide a hot dog.
Nah,
And
that's
eat it.
He was
crazy.
trying to hide that thing like it was a vape. But
Why-
his funniest
why y'all
moment
zooming
isn't
in
being
on
a
him?
glizzy gobbler or flinching under zero pressure.
No
it's
way.
his iconic, one-of-a-kind, unrepeatable butt fumble. Mark
Man.
took the snap and tried to run up a crack in the line. Instead, he ran straight into his own teammate's crack, fumbled the ball, and the Patriots ran it in
Come
for a
on,
touchdown.
man.
You really can't get a better summary of the Jets than that. And
Yo.
can't get a better summary of the Browns than Johnny Manziel. Because instead of throwing passes, he was throwing money down the drain. See, it was the final week of the Browns' 2015 season. QB Johnny Manziel was on IR from a concussion, and the team wasn't doing so hot either, with a 3-13 record.
Damn.
I'm
that's
exhausted
bad.
from getting hit from every angle. It's just a little bit exhausting just trying to live normal life. You go to the grocery store, you wake up the next day, you're on TMZ for buying a bottle of wine.
But instead of resting up, he decided to take a night off by taking a Vegas day trip.
You know, I was kind of like Rodman. I need a break, but it's week 15. I need a break.
Bro was
Wow.
not like Dennis Rodman. Rodman had 2 rings before flying off the rails, whereas Johnny Football over here had a mugshot before he even had a winning record. But the team was already a dumpster fire, so who even cared if he went to Vegas? Not like they were gonna win anyway. And to be honest, the idea doesn't sound so bad. He planned to fly into Vegas Saturday, party, fly back that night, and make it to Sunday's game like nothing happened.
This man went out to party the day before a game, bro, in a whole nother state, bro. Oh, he's bugging out, dog. I gotta hear this, bro.
But he knew he was gonna get recognized, so he bought a genius disguise. A hat and a hoodie. Bro really thought he was
Wait,
slick
what?
with that. As you can imagine, it did not go as planned.
And I sat down at a blackjack table, had a hat like way down, and then didn't even make it maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And somebody recognized me, and I was like, fuck.
Dude had barely just stepped off the plane and got recognized. So
course,
he ended
bro.
up buying a full wig, mustache, and sunglasses to
What?
make the disguise legit. But when he went out that night, things only got worse. Because this dumbass used his own credit card to pay. And nothing says undercover like a visa with Johnny Manziel of the Cleveland Browns in bold. So
Yeah,
his
that's
genius
crazy,
idea
bro.
to play it off?
Initially, I think that first person that like spotted me at that blackjack table like sent a tweet out, kind of started to go a little viral. I that night, I think like posted a picture with my dog and with a geotag in Cleveland.
Bruh, at that
Yeah,
point,
that boy was trying to prove that why didn't you just stay home?
just take the L. I mean, at least he was already used to that. And if Manziel's hangover trip made you laugh, we got 30 moments that are even funnier coming up. Like Joe Buck's reaction after Randy Moss fake mooned the crowd.
On the route, and Randy Moss, without even really being able to run.
Yo, I
as he
remember that.
Shoots the moon to the fans here.
Imagine
in
he
Green
actually
Bay.
did that too.
Is
Imagine he
a
really put his pants down.
disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Say
And it's unfortunate that we had that on our air live. That is disgusting by Randy
Relax,
Moss.
bro.
Joe's out
Not
here
that
acting like
serious,
Moss just
bro.
committed a war crime. I can't even imagine what his reaction would be if he saw what happened on this play when Derrick Henry got caught with his pants down.
Oh, his booty cheeks.
Oh!
Oh!
Blur it. That cameraman wasn't
Nah,
about to
that's
cut away anytime
crazy.
soon. But the camera should have cut away when the Jaguars introduced their new coach, Liam Cohen. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and his introductory speech actually went pretty well. But then he decided to give Jacksonville an attempt at the classic Duval chant.
Duval.
That was
Crowd goes mild.
that was so bad, bro. That was so bad, bro. I gotta see that again. That was so
Give
bad.
Jacksonville an attempt at the classic Duval chant.
Duval.
He don't even sound like he believed what he's saying, bro.
And the crowd goes mild. You know he thought that was going to be a viral moment, and it was, just for all the wrong reasons.
Did you have any idea as the Duval was coming out, that it was going to become a thing.
Not at all. By nature, everybody's got a different cadence. I'm learning that cadence.
I love it.
And I'm excited about kind of getting some of that moving forward.
This is how you do it. Cause shout out to the Jags. They've had me, you know, I've done collabs with them. Is this Duval? Any Jaguars fans watching? Let me know.
You ready to? You want to do another one? You want to try to
I'm all good.
balance out?
Poor guy was having Vietnam flashbacks when I asked him to do it again. But one Rams player is going to have flashbacks for the rest of his life. See, the punter never sees any action. So the Rams punter tried to have some fun with some Seahawks players. But Cliff Averill was not in the mood. So they just bullied him into submission.
He's going to avoid any kind of penalty.
That boy's scared to get
Laughing
hit.
with those moves.
He
But
said,
this
"You're not
Steelers
gonna hit
kicker
me."
tried an even crazier move to save the game. And this has got to be the funniest kick of all time. Just watch.
Ravens respond.
Bro, what did you just do?
That thing went out half a
Bro,
yard.
what did you just
Rolls
do?
it down the field.
What the fuck?
The Steelers straight up subbed in Charlie Brown. Big Ben looked like he was about to retire after seeing that move. That kicker will always be known for one of the worst decisions ever. While Bill Belichick is known for some of the greatest decisions in football history. But easily his greatest decision ever? Giving Larry Izzo the game ball for somehow taking a dump on the sideline without anyone noticing.
Wait,
this
what?
is also probably the most impressive moment of Larry Izzo's
You
career.
like a WWE
but
wrestler.
Not nearly as impressive as Ochocinco's trash-talking game. Because Ochocinco didn't just have funny moments. He was a legit comedian.
Three things in life that's certain.
Death, taxes, and me being open.
85 will always be open.
Yes, sir.
Cover. You too pretty. Right there. Number 2, you too pretty. I ain't wearing no underwear today. I ain't gonna wear no underwear. That's not wear no underwear. You ain't gonna wear no underwear. That's good, because I'm coming up here.
Oh!
That's nothing
Hey,
compared to
yo.
what he did before playing a team. Because he would send the entire opposing secondary bottles of Pepto-Bismol before a game.
You see that? Wow. So you sent them boys yeah, bottles of Pepto? You do stuff like that, though.
He even had a cornerback hit list that he'd post on TV.
As we can see, we have 2 fallen victims already.
Basically calling shots like Babe Ruth, just way, way pettier. And to back it all up, Ocho was literally him. The guy would literally tell cornerbacks his routes before the snap and still dust them. Bro literally mastered rage baiting. Meanwhile, Jameis Winston couldn't even master a pregame speech. Because if you're gonna make a team speech before a game, it better be hype, inspirational, and get the team fired up for battle. And Jameis Winston definitely knew that. But the way he went about it was, well, let's just say it's not surprising they lost after that. Thank God his boy came in to save him at the end.
Yo, I met him. I done content with him and stuff, bro. He's on the Giants now. He's one of the most genuine, cool dudes I've ever met, man. Shout out to Jameis Winston, bro. He is dope, bro.
But no one could save Taron Johnson from his NFL Combine performance. Because even though he's got one of the best plays of all time,
Jackson fires, and that will be intercepted in the
Nice.
end zone by Johnson. Taron Johnson. And only Jackson.
That's a good play,
can
bro.
Stop him now. Too late to the end zone. Touchdown.
when was he first in the Combine? Well, he became the first player ever to catch a pass with his head.
What? Oh, damn.
Honestly, I'm surprised the Browns didn't sign him immediately after
Damn,
this draft.
bro.
But even though the entire Browns team is a
Oh my
meme,
God, Pop.
Giants QB Daniel Jones was the biggest joke of their franchise. Because
And it's crazy because now on the Colts, he's really good, which is wild, bro.
are known for passing. Jones was known for running the ball. Well, in his case, he's known for the funniest QB run ever. Because while the Giants were down 7-10, he tried to take the ball and run it around the outside. And what followed next was almost the greatest QB run of all time. Because he starts stumbling, then gets fully tackled by himself. It was like his controller straight up disconnected mid-play. But
Bro,
Tom Brady's
that
time
was
as a
embarrassing,
receiver
man. I was
had his
so
brain
mad when
just
that
shutting
happened, bro.
off. And I don't know who convinced him he'd be good as a receiver, but they were definitely laughing their asses off after this.
He's going to throw it to Brady. Oh, Brady steps
That boy Tom Brady thought he could play wide receiver, bro. Hey, I get it, bro. Hey,
but somehow
you're the greatest quarterback. It's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not the receiver, not the greatest receiver, but you are the greatest QB, so it's smooth.
Oh, that wasn't even the worst one.
Flip back here to Danny Amendola.
Bro, he dropped that?
Brady, you can't.
Tom's lucky he's the GOAT. Any other player would be getting their entire career defined by those fails. But
That's
nobody
crazy.
in NFL history has a pair of fails as funny as Leon Lett's. And his first one came in the one game you don't want to mess up in, the Super Bowl. See, in 1993, the Cowboys were crushing the Bills in the Super Bowl. So So when the Bills fumbled the ball, Leon Lett scooped it up and turned towards the end zone. The sight of a 6'6", 300-pound lineman just stampeding a fumble recovery in is funny enough. But Leon got a little cocky, and inches before scoring, the only thing anyone remembers is Big Boy Leon ruining what could have been the play of his life.
That's crazy,
And if that wasn't enough, he did it again on Thanksgiving Day of the
No
same
way.
year.
Oh, you just stay away,
The ball
bro.
goes back
Stay on the line and stay away from the ball, bro, because you making too many mistakes, my boy.
to the Dolphins, and they kick the field goal again and win. Seriously, what was he thinking? But what's funnier than a fridge on roller skates? Whatever this ref was thinking when he made the funniest call ever. See, in the 1988 college game between Maryland and NC State, NC's QB got taken to the ground by Maryland's linebacker.
Oh, wow.
He just started beating the guy up. But honestly,
wow.
that wasn't even the part anyone remembers. Because he was doing what now? Bro,
Giving him the business, that man, yo, that's funny. Why didn't you say like, I don't know, unnecessary roughness or something? He said giving him the business. That boy forgot the terms in the book. He just made up something. Hey, I respect. That's what we should start doing. The referee just to start saying what it is. I ain't gonna lie, he grabbed his jersey and threw him. Hey, he hit that dude out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, bro.
must have spent too much time in the hub the night before. But Kirk Cousins has never even heard of the hub. And that's because he's very Christian. Like his dad was a pastor-type Christian. So he rarely drinks and doesn't really party like the rest of the players.
Nice.
Normally, the farthest he goes is hyping up the team.
No individuals, man. I love this team. Let's keep doing it, man. Let's go. Let's go. Go. You like that on 3, 1, 2, 3.
You like that?
But when they beat the Commanders, this dude was ready to turn water into wine. And on the flight home, his teammates got the funniest bit of Kirk dancing.
Hey, Kirk with the jewelry, the dominate busted. Hold on. Yo, that's hard. That boy
That
looked
wasn't
tough.
Cousins anymore. That was Kirk Thuggins. Dude had more chains on his
Kirk
neck than Brady's
Thuggins.
got rings. But Vince Wilfork showed up to training camp in something way funnier.
What the
'Cause
heck?
This is one of the goofiest fits of all time.
What are you doing? Nah, that's funny, bro.
Bro
That's
really
crazy.
uses free will to the
That boy
max.
like Uncle Ruckus.
Marshawn Lynch's entire career is just a series of maxing out his free will. Like when he just started tearing up the floor on the sidelines of a Jets game. And this one guy got an entire stadium moving with him.
Shout out Marshawn, man. He's a good dude, man.
You are looking live at Marshawn Lynch dancing to the music during the timeout, and the crowd.
Yo, so I did something with him, right? It was a brand deal, bro, for a company, right? And essentially it was 6 YouTubers and 6 NFL players. The 6 YouTubers got partnered up with an NFL player. So I got partnered up with Marshawn Lynch. It was fire. I gave him some Skittles. We took some shots of Henny. It was lit. Then we went to sit down. So the point of I had to basically play the game with him, talk to him, and like just make a good video. You know, you play somebody in the game and you talk to them. Tell me why. We talked for a little bit. He pulls out his phone. He starts playing music just like this, like straight California West Coast music, loud on his phone. He sits it on the table and we're mic'd up, by the way. Like we're mic'd up. I'm trying to talk and he's just like listening to music and rapping. I'm like, hey Marshawn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk? He's like, hey man, I'm just listening to the music. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So then some of the people come over and they're like, yo Marshawn, bro, like you got to turn the music down so, you know, y'all can chop it up. He's like, nah, no, I don't, bro. I'm gonna listen to my music. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's just listen to the music. And that's what we did, bro. We just literally listened to the music, vibed out, chopped it up. And every now and then we would talk, you know what I'm saying? But then when he finally turned the music off, we ended up talking. He gave me some good life advice and he's a really cool dude, bro. But that was funny. Like that's how he be in his own world, bro. And he loves his West Coast music. So I thought that was a crazy story.
Has gone absolutely wild.
Honestly, at first, everyone probably thought it was a seizure the way he was moving. But
Nah,
this
he
one
getting
doesn't care
lit.
what people think, especially when it involves the press. Because he sat down with reporters for post games and basically just did an Usher impression the whole time.
How does that defense compare to others that you've seen this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does your back feel, Marshawn? Yeah.
Man, what a well-spoken guy. But occasionally, he actually does say a full sentence, and then says it again and again and again.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
Fine.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
Legendary, bro. I remember this, bro.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. Just here so I won't get fined. And I'm just here so I won't get fined.
And if you're wondering
He
why
said that 29 times? Damn, bro.
he wouldn't answer any questions, it was because he was just there, so he wouldn't get fined. But the best part? His no fucks given energy ain't new. Back in college, Marshawn stole an injury cart and was whipping that thing across the field like he was in a GTA heist.
Across the field.
Dude was
man
having the
different,
time of
bro.
his life. But not every player can handle that type of fun. Because when Mike Daniels got up after a tackle, he was absolutely lit. Maybe a little too lit. Because he just straight up pissed himself. And then
Wow.
he tries to play it off like he sweats a lot.
Stop the cap.
But honestly, no one could have.
Yo, he peed on himself, bro. How did you do that?
Saved this Giants player from getting absolutely domed.
And you see.
Oh, damn. Yo, I used to wet the bed when I was a kid.
Business days to dodge that. But if that's the funniest penalty of all time, the Colts had the funniest play of all time. Because what in the hell is this?
Whoa.
Behind him.
Bro, what?
You got a guy on either side of him. What are you doing here? They don't even try to run a play.
That stadium was probably dead silent for the rest of the game. But you know who's never silent?
was the point
Jason
of that?
Kelsey. Because when Travis scored a touchdown, Jason let out enough energy to power Philly for a week.
Wide open. Kelsey has the touchdown.
That boy turned.
You cannot get any more Philly than that. And can't get any more East Coast than Bob Wiley. Because he's got one of the funniest coach moments ever. You can't even give it to him. You got to give it to his stomach.
Why does his stomach move like that? Say that. Yo, why does his stomach do that?
It really comes from your belly.
That's better.
And it's coming from deep down
Say
inside.
Hold on, I gotta try that. How is he doing that, bro? Hold on. Say hut. Say hut. Say hut. Say hut. Say hut. Oh, okay. I figured out. Okay, hold on.
It has its own snap count. And until the NFL caught it on camera, he didn't even know he was doing it.
This wasn't just this training camp. I've been doing that for, I don't know, 20 years.
But now that he knows, he's a pro. And if you want to try it at home, he's even using his coaching skills to teach it.
It can't be set hot. It can't be a timid, you know what I mean? One of those Tinkerbell things.
So, if you ever want to look like you're getting a hernia in real time, now you know the trick. But one time, Ochocinco tried to pull off the oldest trick in the book. Because when the Bengals were beating the Ravens in 2009, Ocho wanted to make sure they stuck the landing. So, he tried to bribe the ref with an unbelievable amount.
There he had $1 in his hand as if he said, oh, I bet you $1 that that's a completed pass. Either that or he was going to pay off the official.
Even though it's obviously a joke, it went way over the heads of the NFL execs. So Ocho got fined $20,000 for that stunt. I would have crashed out like crazy. But not anywhere near as crazy as this Bills coach. Because even though the Bills players were chilling after losing to the Dolphins, the offensive coordinator had the crash out of his life.
Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
Bro literally threw a full-on toddler tantrum. And speaking of toddlers, you won't believe how the Broncos haze their youngest players. Because they get their rookies some of the funniest haircuts you'll ever see.
Yo, nah, that's bad. Yo, oh my gosh.
Man, I wouldn't be caught dead with some of those. But one of the funniest ones was back in 2010 on Tim Tebow. Because Tim Tebow is known for being ultra-religious. So they made him embrace it.
The Bronco newbies had their heads redecorated with wacky haircuts before their workout yesterday.
They had him looking like he was about to preach the gospel of John Elway. And that's probably a real thing. Because some people absolutely worship NFL players. Like this poor kid who met his idol, Von Miller. And he was acting like Christmas came early. Von Miller, on the other hand, he couldn't have cared less if he had tried.
Oh my God, Von Miller! Oh my God, my God! My God, man!
That's so messed up, but you just can't stop watching.
You gotta think about it though, bro. He probably has 70,000 kids tell him that like every week, bro. So like it gets kind of played out for some people. For me, I embrace it all, bro. Like I love my fans, I love my supporters, bro. Like I'm gonna show y'all, bro. Check this out. This from the video I just dropped today, bro. Look at this.
Hey, let them know, big blue, big blue, big blue, big blue. Woo!
With so many of y'all that they.
Oh! Hey, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's do it.
There's literally chanting my name, bro. It was super lit. If y'all ain't see this video, go check it out, man. I just dropped it on the main channel, bro. But yeah, man, hey, let's get back to it.
And I can't stop watching Colts head coach Jim Mora lose it after a loss. To be fair, they did get plummeted by the 49ers 40-21. But this dude went way off the rails.
I don't know. All I know is we threw 4 interceptions and fumbled once. 1 interception they returned for a touchdown.
Why are you smacking the table? Why are you smacking the table, bro?
That's all I know.
Bruh.
That's inexcusable. Inexcusable.
The level of disgust this guy has with his own team will never not be funny. But the best part of the whole thing?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
This man
Damn, hey, I respect the realness, though. I like that.
So disappointed dad for that playoffs. And even though the Chiefs won their playoff game against the Bengals, it wasn't without Mahomes attempting the funniest pass of all time. Well, if you can even call it a pass.
Oh my gosh, what the heck, Patrick? What the heck was that, bro? Yo.
Dude picked the wrong time to try the Dak Prescott special, because Dak throws more picks than completions at this point.
Loss of 13. Prescott hit when he threw it, and it's intercepted.
Prescott fires. Oh, it's intercepted.
I'm glad. I'm a Giants fan, so I'm glad Dak Prescott is not good.
It is picked off by Fred Warner.
So he had to start his training arc, and now before every game, he's doing a very
bro, what the heck, bro?
Now,
God, look at his workout.
Yo!
This is what he does. He does not.
I remember I did a video with a guy named John Quall. Shout out my boy John Quall. And he had me he was trying to like, because he played college football, so he was trying to teach me I hired him to teach me moves, and he was telling me to do that, and I thought he was joking. I was like, yo, what is this, bro? But I was really doing it. He was calling it the bow. Look, check it out, bro.
You gotta have smooth hips, bro, to get by them receivers. Okay. So what you gonna do is you gonna hop this way. You gonna bam and bow. Bam, bow. Bam, bow. Bam, bow. Can't be real. I'm dead serious. Hip activation. You never activated your hips before?
I actually haven't.
And that's why you haven't been in the game, Eli. So come on, give me four.
I'm sorry to laugh. My bad. I don't mean to laugh, but so you tell me the top receivers do these things?
Top receivers in the nation. No matter who you name, you can name anybody from the Bengals all the way to the Chiefs. They will literally tell you that they do hip activations every day. Bam, bow, bam, bow. But they can do it way faster than that. So let's get to it.
Right.
Look at me doing it.
I'm trying to just get right for the
Let's do it. Bow. Bow. There you go. And say it. Bow. 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 Why do I have to say it? Bow. Because it gets more dramatic effect, and you also train if you tighten in your core when you say.
Yeah, bro, I thought that was crazy when he had me do that, bro. I was like, bro, what the heck, bro? But hey, it looks like Dak Prescott does it, so.
Not have to step into throws.
my man was out here hitting the old Johnny Sins. But Antonio Brown didn't need feet scandals to be comedic, because even before AB got his bell rung, he was already one of the funniest players in the NFL. Every touchdown from this dude was less about scoring and more about just seeing how crazy he could go. Like when he twerked in the end zone, or when he made a legendary run and tried to pull a Magic Mike on the goalpost.
Touchdown.
Yo, why did he do that?
But his craziest, funniest moment was on a kick return. The dude was wide open and easily could have scored. But at the last minute, he decided he wanted to entertain. So he's like, check this out. And just Superman kicks a random defender.
Yo,
bro literally had a chance to score and threw it away for a meme.
Yo,
but Andy Reid memes got so big in one game, he started making money off of them. Because during a freezing playoff game, cameras zoomed in on Andy Reid. And what the lens found was actually wild. His mustache was literally frozen onto his face. It looked like someone sprayed him with a fire extinguisher.
Nah, that's
but the
funny,
funniest
bro.
part
What the
isn't
heck?
even the look. It's the fact that it inspired a bakery to start selling Andy Reid mustache cakes.
What?
It's actually shocking that his first branding was with a bakery and not In-N-Out. Because the only thing Andy loves more than cake or football is cheeseburgers. Forget rings or trophies. This dude celebrates with a good old-fashioned bacon and cheese. Andy Reid is just living every dude's dream, winning football games and munching on burgers.
Nah, Andy Reid's a GOAT, bro. I watched the Chiefs Kingdom documentary. It's like 6 episodes or so. Man, that joint is one of the best things I've ever watched in football. Like, if I wasn't a Giants fan, that would make me be a Chiefs fan. That joint was so tough, man. But hey, man, I love y'all boys so much. Make sure you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen, so move like it. I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy Eli Mack. Gang, gang.